about that CBD. We up in the cloud, smoking it up. Smoking it up, THC syrup on my gut. Fuck a little dab, smoke a whole cut. Cough so hard, feeling your gut. Hit you in the head like an uppercut. Yeah. Place. I was get too close. Can't jump the place.
Of course, I'm going to teach you about the importance of having a landing page as an artist. This is extremely important because you want to be able to collect emails from different fans or potential fans and build a relationship with them one-on-one. And no matter if your music is on Spotify, Tidal, streaming, SoundCloud, if you don't have an email to them, you don't have a way to notify them that your music is up. What if you have shows? What if you have different events? What if you have want to decide to start a podcast or decide to sell merch? You want anybody who's your fan, you want to be able to have a direct connection to them. And that's why having an artist landing page is very important. So let's get into what you need to actually create this landing page. So there's 3 websites that help you do this. The first one is leadpages.com, the second one is mailchimp.com, and the third one is clickfunnels.com. Now, creating a basic landing page is very simple. Number 1, create a great experience. Number 2, above the fold, I'm gonna teach you what that means. Number 3, your call to action. Number 4, make sure it's desktop and mobile friendly. And number 5 is external links. So if you're looking at the screen, I'm using my landing page as an example. So if you're an artist, I'll do this completely different. For where you see where I have a video at, I would replace that probably with a picture or one of your album covers or whatever picture you're probably using for your social media. Now above that, that's called above the fold. So above the fold, aka above the video or picture, you would want to write this. Enter your information below to receive updates on new music and more. And then after that, you want to have a slot where people could put their name. And then under that, you want to have a slot where people could put their email address in. And then you want to create a call to action button. Now, of course, mine says access training, but you could change that button to anything. And basically that's it. That's a landing page. Now that seems so simple, but nobody has it. This will grow your fan base to the highest level because you could email every single person at one time. Using MailChimp, ClickFunnels, and Lead Pages, when you collect these emails and you start having thousands and thousands of them, you could direct them to your new YouTube channel, or you could direct them to your Instagram. You could do anything that you want to do. And this is the best way that you could grow your audience. Also on your landing page, if you want to, you can add external links. So you can add a link to your Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, wherever, but maybe at the top right-hand side or at the bottom. That way you could alert the user that you're on other platforms as well. Let's get into the fun. Instagram strategies. Instagram is the #1 social platform out, yet most artists don't know how to use it correctly and drive traffic to their music. Instagram users are 30% more likely to listen to music. Now here's one thing I want you to learn about Instagram. Instagram is a science. It is not an art. Let me repeat that again. Instagram is a science. It's not an art. So I'm gonna teach you the science of Instagram so you can use it to your benefit. So before I teach you the science on Instagram, let me tell you a few things just in general. Music is no longer the first thing that people care about. It's the second. The first thing that people care about is who the artist is and what the artist stands for. For example, when Cardi B first came out, it wasn't the music that got her on, it was the personality. Second example, when Tekashi 6ix9ine came out, it wasn't the music that got him on, it was his personality. Fans care about engaging with the artist. Fans are more interested in the artist than the music that the artist produced. Now here's the problem. Most artists are introverted, but if you look around, it's the extroverted artists that are winning. So now you're gonna have to acquire some new skills in order to keep up with the Jones. Because here's the truth. You could be the most talented artist out, but I guarantee you that the fans will settle for somebody with half your talent because they're more social. So now I'm gonna teach you how to work this social platform so you could start winning. So number one, come up with the post routine and follow it every day. So when I say post routine, I'm saying your uploads on Instagram. There's a formula that I'm gonna help you create today. And if you follow this formula, you will start seeing more streams and more followers. So I came up with 5 different things that you could do right now as an artist that'll help you out. Now, starting this routine, your first post should be music related. Now, when I say a music related post, I'm meaning a snippet, an album cover, in-studio footage, behind-the-scenes footage, or your music artwork. Something that is related to music. That should be your first upload. Your second upload should be something that's funny, a funny meme or anything that makes people laugh. But here's the thing, it should be related maybe towards music. So in order to find these funny memes, go to your Instagram search and go to hashtag and type in music memes, rapper memes, artist memes, any meme that's funny and related towards music. Now your third post should be an audience poll. Now the reason why you want to poll your audience with different questions, because they start feeling more a part of your journey. Ask them different questions like, should I drop this mixtape today? What do you think about this snippet? Anything that makes them engage with you, makes them feel a part, makes them want to respond and leave more comments. Your fans want to feel like they're able to interact with you, and this is the best method to do so. Now moving on, number 5. Real-time videos. No matter if you're talking directly to your audience or showing them something, they want to see what you're doing. Your fans are just as interested in your lifestyle as they are your music. If every time you open your mouth, the only words that come out of your mouth is how people should stream your music, you will get unfollowed. Nobody likes to feel like they're constantly being sold. So this portion of the Instagram course is called Quick Strategies, where I'm gonna teach you a few things that you can add to your everyday experience using Instagram. Number 1, make sure you're using your fan insights. You can access this by turning your page into a music page. Now the reason why you want access to this, because it shows the data of the past 7 days of all the activity you've been doing. If you study this, you'll know what time to market to people. You'll know who to market to. It'll help you with your engagements, and it'll also help you with your post. Number 2, Instagram stories. Stories help you promote without running the risk of over-promoting, since the stories only stay up for 24 hours. Constantly posting your stories keeps fans interested in your page. And artists should typically use stories for A, behind-the-scenes music-related content, B, lifestyle, which is usually fashion, entertainment, lifestyle, etc. And last, C, swipe up promotions, which will usually swipe up to your web page, your YouTube, your landing page, or your streaming platforms. Now the third strategy is engage with your fans and audience. Give more than you take. Show love by responding back to all your DMs and comments. Remember, without your fans, you're nothing. Use hashtags. Using hashtags is one of the best ways to get discovered. Now, most of the time when artists post, they'll use hashtags underneath their pictures or videos. But here's one thing that people don't know. You could also use hashtags in your story. So every time you post a story, make sure you use multiple hashtags. Now what you do is, let's say you put unsigned artist as a hashtag. When you put that in your stories, take your fingers and make it small. Make it so tiny that nobody can see it. That's an exclusive trick that nobody knows. Number 5, do not over promote. God, the worst thing ever is going on an artist page and all they have is 30 pictures of their mixtape or their album cover. It looks cheesy. It looks tacky. You look so stupid. You want to be hungry. You don't want to look thirsty. Do not over promote. It's not sexy. It looks stupid and you will get unfollowed. one that y'all all came for. How to get verified on Instagram. The first thing Instagram looks for is you having an authentic account. They want your Instagram to be a real person, a real business, or a real entity. Instagram won't approve any fan accounts or accounts that constantly spam. So if you're one of those artists that constantly post your album cover and album art and you constantly just spam, but you don't do any videos, you never show your face, you never engage with your audience, if you don't do anything that reminisces of a real human, they will not verify your account. They'll consider it a spam bot. So make sure that the appearance of your account is authentic. All right, so here's the second thing. Your account must be a public account. If you have an account and it's set on private and you're looking to be verified, forget about it. Number 3, you must have a professional and complete bio, including a profile picture of yourself. Not an alien, not a mixtape cover, not some cartoon, a picture of your human self. Instagram likes it when you have a simple bio stating what you do. So in your case, you will write recording artist. Number 4, your name or your brand must be notable. Your name or brand must be written about in at least 2 major publications, either online or print. And having an online publication holds more weight than having it in a print. Now I'm going to show you my secret cheat code and how you can get these 2 major publications for less than $100. All the freelance writers who write for the biggest publications are all on Upwork.com and Fiverr.com. If you go on both these websites and go to the search engine and type in major publication, or if you type in online promotion, or if you type in online articles for musicians, if you type in those 3 things, all of the major freelancers who have connections to the big boy websites like Complex, Fade, or Hot New Hip Hop, This Is 50, if you pay them less than $25 a piece, they will write an article on you. You could use only 2 of these articles to get your verification bag. Nobody knows this. This is the process I went through. This is the process that most major celebrities go through. But I'm giving you a cheat code. So let's move on to the next course now. YouTube promotion. More music is listened to on YouTube than every other streaming service combined. They have 1.8 billion users. Spotify has 140 million users, which means YouTube is the biggest platform. So I'm gonna give you a few tips that you can use for YouTube promotion. Number 1, have a professional artist channel. That doesn't mean you need to have a verified account. That doesn't mean you need to have a lot of followers. What it does mean is you need professional artwork for your banner. It's the biggest real estate on your channel. It's literally the first thing that people see. It's kind of like your definer. Number 2, have a professional picture. No cartoons or emojis, but a clean picture of yourself. Number 3, make sure the description that you have in your bio is professional, stating who you are, where you're from, and what you do. So on your banner, make sure you add your clickable social media accounts so people can find you on other platforms. Number 5, make sure the music that you upload is mixed and mastered. You want to make sure that the music that people are hearing is clean, because remember, the quality of your music is a representation of you. So you want to make sure it sonically hits the right way. Number 6, make sure your music videos are clean cut. I'm talking 4K or better. You always want to make sure you have crispy visuals. A lot of artists look for shows and they look for label signings and they look for bags, but then when you look at their videos, it's trash. And sometimes it's not necessarily that the video was bad, but the quality of it was. So make sure that you have that on game. So those are my YouTube tips for starting a channel. Believe it or not, most artists only have SoundCloud links. All this other stuff I'm teaching you, some of the videos are medium, some are short, some are long, but most artists don't have any of the 12 things that I'm teaching you. So make sure you apply every single step to your career. Now, I forgot to mention the websites that you need to use to get a high-ranking SEO with your YouTube. My first website of choice is YouTubeRankingSpecialist.com, and my second one is YouTubeBooster.com. If you're listening to this right now, make sure you pause this video and you go on both of these websites. These websites will help you get more subscribers and more views, so make sure you check those out. The name of this lesson is Twitter hacks. I'm gonna share with you 2 Twitter hacks that you can use right now to help build your brand. Here's what you do. Follow a ton of celebrities in the music industry. Then turn your post notification on. Now listen to this part. Every time they send a tweet, reply to the top comment with a SoundCloud snippet of your music. Now, this is important. You have to reply to the top comment, not the ones below or not the ones in the middle. And it needs to be a SoundCloud snippet because you could play those in the comments. You can't play a Spotify or Tidal snippet in the comments. So make sure that whatever your single is, upload a 15 to 20 second one on SoundCloud and create a link for it and follow this. I promise you, this will actually get you heard. There are a lot of artists that blew up doing this, and a lot of them won't tell you. But there's a lot of artists that are out right now who blew up and got their music out there, and they blew up because they followed this Twitter hack. The second thing you could do is go to your Twitter, then go to the search bar. When you get to the search bar, type in new music and then click search. After you click search, click latest so you can see the latest post. Now, when you look at the latest tweets, you'll see a lot of different music fans who are looking for new music. So what you do is you reply to every single one of their comments, at least as many as you can. And what you would reply is, hey, what's up? I love your profile. Check out my music below. Click the link. That's all. These 2 hacks are very simple, but a lot of your favorite artists that are out right now use this copy and paste method. You could do this an hour a day or 2 hours a day while you're watching TV. But this is a simple hack that will get your plays up and get you known. TikTok secrets. How to get TikTok famous. One easy way to grow your fan base as an artist on TikTok is to mix your music in with funny videos. TikTok is based off of entertainment, which means the average person goes on TikTok to laugh. Now, I understand a lot of artists who don't want to get on TikTok because they feel like they don't want to do funny videos or just do all this other stuff because they think it's foolish. You know, they just want to stick to the music. They don't want to have to play what they may call a millennial game. So if you're an artist that thinks this way, I have a cheat code for you. Here it goes. Go on YouTube and type in the search, funny short videos. Now, these videos should be less than 40 seconds. When you type that in, you're gonna see a lot of different videos pop up. So find something that is funny, you know, people dancing, people falling over, pranks. Find something that has a lot of views, a lot of comments, that is already tested and proven that people like. Once you find the video that you like, you could go on certain websites and rip it off of YouTube. So you can simply just go on Google and type in turn YouTube to MP4. And a lot of websites, they're all free, will pop up where you just copy and paste that link in. But you wanna rip that video from YouTube, and what you do is you mute the audio and you put your single in place of the audio. So now people are watching this funny viral video, but they hear your music in the background. And the more funnier the video is, the more popular it becomes, which means your music is now being promoted on a viral scale. Do this every 1 to 2 days, and then you will see high results. Your music will start getting more streams and plays, and as a TikTok user, you will rank to the highest scale. It's a win-win-win situation. The second thing you could do is pay a low amount to TikTok influencers. It is underpriced. It is so cheap because these are kids. They only want 25 bucks. There's somebody right now who has 3 million followers. He'll post up any video and promote your music for 50 or 40 bucks. So you can find these people. You can literally just go on Google and type in TikTok influencers, or you could go on the app TikTok and find different people who are already trending and just send them a message. But I promise you, less than $100, you could at least start getting 15,000 followers a week. It is very simple while getting your music promoted. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to put together an EPK. Now, what is the acronym for EPK? It's Electronic Press Kit. Most independent artists don't have this, but you need this. And there's a right way to do this, and there's a wrong way to do this. So I'm gonna show you the right way of how to put together an EPK. The traditional EPK it's a full online summary telling the reader about the artist. So it's kind of like a Wikipedia page or About Me page. Now, this isn't for the average fan or listener, but instead this is for industry related people like journalists, blog sites, record labels, A&Rs, radio station DJs. It's for people that are more music industry related. If you're independent or unsigned artist, then you should have the EPK. And the reason why is because it speaks high volumes to people. It shows professionalism. It shows that you care about your craft and you take this seriously. So it speaks great volumes to anybody that you're gonna give it to. And remember, most independent artists don't have one, so people will give you a little bit more respect when you show that. Now with the EPK, it shows who you are, what you're working on, what you have coming out, upcoming events, talents, different things that you think that the reader would want to know, different things that if you were talking to an A&R, what would you want them to know about you? What videos would you like them to see? What media would you like them to see? Now, what are some of the things that you need for the EPK? Well, first of all, you need a bio, but you need a well-written bio. The artist should not be writing their bio. Instead, you should outsource that and hire somebody to do that for you. Hire somebody to write a fully professional bio. Now, the next thing you want to add in this package is music videos and media. Now, with your music videos, make sure you keep it at a 5-video limit. Make sure the quality is great and make sure that you choose the video that performed the best with the highest engagements. And with the media part, this is where you can use Instagram. You could add in some of the media that performed the best on your Instagram, that got the most likes or the most comments. You could throw that in there, as well as some of the interviews that you may have done. But if you haven't done any interviews and stuff, just go on your Instagram or your YouTube and look at the different things that perform the best, and you could throw this in the media folder. Now, another thing that you want to add to this EPK to complete it is music. Now, let's talk about music real quick. It needs to be the full version of the song, not a snippet, not half of it, but the full version. Secondly, it needs to be mixed and it needs to be mastered. Remember, we're putting together a high-level EPK. So, of course, you want the music to be high quality. So make sure that it's mixed and mastered. Another thing is, I prefer that you put a SoundCloud link in there. And the reason why I didn't say a Spotify link or a Tidal link is because the people that you're giving it to may not be signed up with Spotify or Tidal. But a SoundCloud link, you don't have to be signed up to. So that means everybody's gonna have a chance to hear it, the people that you send it to. Now, another thing you need to complete this perfect kit is high resolution photos, good quality photos, 4K and up, not some rinky-dink old shit that you just went outside in the backyard and took on the grass, but some high resolution shit, headshots, something that damn near makes you look like a model. Remember, this is a digital package, so you want everything to be crystal clear. So remember, high resolution photos. Now, the last thing you want to add to this EPK we're putting together is contact. Now, here's the thing about your contacts. I see a lot of independent artists have fake email addresses, or they try to buy these 1-800 or 188 numbers and stuff. Look, just keep it simple. Just put your contact, put your email address, and put your phone number. Don't try to create a fake management email to try to make it seem like you're this big artist that have all these representatives. Don't try to pay $10 a month for some 1-800 number. Just put your phone number down. Now, one thing that artists don't know about EPKs is you can actually expand the way that you do them. You could do an EPK for a single, or you could do one for an album. If you did an EPK for a single, it'll work the same way. You put in information about the single, artwork, put a bio about the single and you, about how it was created, put the full song of the single, anything that contributed to making the single, or any fun fact or media. Maybe you did some interviews previously about this single, or maybe you're using this EPK to get interviews. But you could do an EPK for anything in your career. It doesn't just have to be a full bio about your full career. You could use it for albums. You could use it for anything that you want to do. If you want to create your own EPK, then there's 3 things I recommend. Number one, Adobe Spark. You can use that. Number two, Adobe Illustrator, or you can outsource your work to virtualassistant.com. Now, when you go to virtualassistant.com, just press search, type in EPK, and everybody who could do that job will pop up with the reviews and their budget and their prices. Before we get to the bonus videos, I want to give you these paid promotion websites to check out. Now, these websites are just known for taking artists' career to the next level. A lot of them do email blasts, a lot of them do social media marketing, and they really just help you boost your career. So the first one is mp3wax.com, the second one is digiwax.com, the third one is greenhits.com, and the fourth one is vertigo.com. Check these 4 sites out. Just go to them, browse, see what they're about, but these can really help you out.